Recording in progress.
Hello everyone. Very good morning and good evening to all. Let us start our today's session. In our previous session, we have seen how to create AWS account and how to load the data into AWS S3 bucket, right? So I hope you have practiced. And if you have any clarifications on our previous sessions, like if you are while practicing, if you are getting any doubts or anything, so tomorrow evening we will have a session. I will let you know. Please join the session, and I will take your session remotely and I will guide you. So how to fix that error. Okay. So if you have any issues, so please let me know. I will take your machine remotely and I will do it. Okay. Yeah. So in our today's session, we are going to learn how to create a GCP account and how to load the data from IICS to GCP. Okay. GCP is nothing but a Google Cloud platform. Okay. So all the Google applications, Google Maps and everything. Okay. So Google products, everything is running on the Google Cloud platform only. So apart from their own application, their own storage, and they are providing us providing the same services to outer vendors as well. Okay. So for your organization, if you want to store any data on the cloud, yes, you can reach out to GCP, the Google, and they will provide you the storage and other different services. So if you this GCP also, you can create a trial account. It is 1 year validity. You can use 1 year validity, but yes, it will ask the credit card information. So if you want to create Google account, you can go with Google Cloud login. Okay, so you have to type, so Google Cloud. So just you can mention that. So Google Cloud platform. Okay, so platform login, just you can enter, and this is what you'll be getting that. Okay, so you can create free account, free trial account. Okay, so whatever you want. So you can go to the free trial account. So just you can create one free trial account here. Okay, so get started for free, and you can use whatever the email ID you want to have. Okay, so for an example, this email ID. So I want to create a Google Cloud account. Then you can go here and you can create one particular account. Okay, so whatever the country, say for an example, India. So you can make this India, and so you can mention that it's the personal use. Okay. So you can mention that and they can go with continue. So just to continue, they are crediting $300. Okay. $300, and you can use for next 90 days. So you can use it for 90 days, but you have to mention the business name and your card details and your all this information. So, okay. So you have to mention that and start the free trial. So then you can start this account. Okay. So this is the way you have to start. If you are going beyond this $300 for 19 days, they will charge you. Okay. So this is what they will charge you. So please be careful and so use it within the threshold value. So if you are going beyond that, they will charge you. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I have already created this account. So just you can log into the account. Okay. So you can log into the account here the same way. So I will log out from this account. I will go for a new account. Okay. So this account I have already created. I will go to this. So Google Cloud Platform, you can go inside. So this is what you will be having, the first page. Okay, so what is this? So how can I create account, all this? So if you open this, the BigQuery, so how, okay, so I have given some sample BigQuery connections. So you can use the same way. Same way here also you need service account ID and service account key and the project ID, storage path. So all the information you need and region ID. So these informations we have to provide. Okay. So what is first of all the Google Cloud? See, we are going to store the data. For an example, you can take the data from any RDBMS, read the data from here and load it into Google Cloud Platform. So here we are bringing the IICS. Okay. So here we are bringing the IICS. We are reading the data from this source and loading the data to this target system. So here we are bringing the IICS. Okay. So this is what our source. And you can see this is for an example, it is an Oracle database. Okay. So Oracle database, we have some tables. You can assume that this is an employees table, whatever it may be. You have the tables. So here, this connection we have already created, right? So this connection already we have created. But IICS to GCP, we have to create it. So what is this GCP? It's a Google Cloud Platform and it is enterprise data lake. So you can say it's an enterprise data lake. So we need to create a connection. So from this IICS to GCP. So IICS is running on the cloud and GCP also is running on the cloud, right? So you have to load it into this cloud. So how can I do it? See, here we have a lot of services. So one of the service we are going to look at it today. It's called BigQuery. Okay. So this is the one of the service we have. So BigQuery. So in the BigQuery, we are going to create a tables. So in the BigQuery, it's a data warehouse environment. You can load the data here. And we have storage. We have a lot of other environments. So here I'm going to create some target tables. Say for an example, T underscore BigQuery underscore some tables. Okay, EMP tables. It's a target table. I'm going to create it. So to this table, I need to load the data. So in order to run this BigQuery, right? See, always you need to have a staging table. Okay, so what it will do? So Informatica, in order to work with the GCP, it needs to create one staging table. Okay, some temporary table should be created. So that particular tables space we need to provide for the IICS. So that's what you have to mention some temp tables, the storage path. So here we are mentioning the storage path, right? So storage path is to create some temp tables. So it needs some temp tables. Okay. So IICS needs some temp tables and we are going to create this. So this is nothing but storage. Okay. In the storage for temporary files, it's a temporary files, not a table. It's a temporary place to have some temporary files. It will be created. So this storage we are going to create. So this file is called the stage file. Okay. It's a stage file. So that needs to be created. So remember here. So whenever you are creating a BigQuery, okay, the regions. So both regions should be on the same regions. So if you are creating this storage in one regions, the BigQuery also should be on the same regions. So remember, both should be on the same regions. So same region is nothing but same data center. Okay, same region you have to select. And also make sure that you are not selecting any multi-regions environment. Okay, you are selecting only one single regions. Don't select any multi-regions. So if you are selecting multi-regions, they might be charging you. So this IICS, we are going to create a connection. I hope you are clear. In order to work with IICS, right? 3 things you have to remember. So first one is create GCP account. Okay. So create GCP account by yourself. So it's a trial account. Okay. So you can create a trial account. It needs again the credit card informations. So that credit card information you have to provide. Yes, you have to give trial account. First you create a trial account. Next one, the second step, you have to create a big tables. That is a BigQuery. You have to create a big tables here. And so these tables, we will call it as big tables here. So by using BigQuery, we will create a tables. Yes, create a table. Then you have to create a storage bucket. So we have to create a storage bucket here. I will tell you the storage bucket is to create a temporary tables, temporary files. Okay, it's a stage files, it will be created. Yes. Then fourth step. So after this, you have to create a service account. Okay. So service account you have to create. This service account will have the keys. Okay, so all the keys will be created. So after that, you have to go to the IICS, you have to create a connection. Okay, so create a connection in IICS. That's it. See, these 5 steps you have to follow. So I hope you are clear. So in order to work with this BigQuery, right? So as the same like AWS, we have a lot of different services. So BigQuery is one of the service from the Google. Yes, it is the one of the service. Okay, it's a data warehouse environment, data lake environment. So it's all the tables you can create. It's like a big tables, you will call it as. Okay. If you go here, this is the one, right? So if you click on the 3 lines here on the left-hand side, you can find a lot of different services. Okay. So as I told you before, you can see this BigQuery. Okay. So one of the service, cloud storage, Kubernetes, and compute engines. Okay. So you have all the compute engines for the VMwares, virtual machines, and other AI and ML computation also we can do it here. Okay. Compute engines, marketplace. So this is admin related, and billing and API services. See, a lot of other services are there, security service and SQL, and all this different services are there. So you can find all this. Okay. So you can see here the Google Maps and everything, right? So different applications we have. So VPC network, all this. So here first we are going to learn the BigQuery. So just you can take the BigQuery, you can go to SQL workspace. So here you can just click on BigQuery, it will automatically open this BigQuery here, or click on SQL workspace. So for this is the workspace. Okay. So you can have the editor here. Right hand side, you are seeing the editor, right? So here only you are going to store the data, you can query the data. So that we can do. So for every project, we need to create a new project here. Okay, so we need to create a new project. So that is called new data set. See here, this is one data set. So you can create new projects here. So one project is already available, my first project, right? And this is the one project ID. See here. So we already created a project. So this is the project ID actually. So my first project I have already created. Say for an example, for you, you can go to this BigQuery, just click on. So here you can see new project you can add here. So just you can add the project here, then it will get added. Okay, so this is project ID you'll be having. So if you open the project ID, you can create a database. See here, this is one data set we will call it as. So create a data set, and inside the data set, you can create a tables. See here, so already one HRDB data set we have created. So if you want, you can delete it. So you can create one more data set. So already created, right? So that I'm just deleting it. I will delete. So this human resource DB also, I will delete it. Okay. So just I'm going to delete it. It will get deleted from here. And I'm going to create a data set. So data set is nothing but it's like a DB. And you can see here. So I'm going to create one data set, HR_DB. So this is one particular DB. I'm just creating location type. So don't create multi-regions, create only one regions. Okay. So you can choose whatever the regions you want. So I'm just selecting this particular regions. So whatever the regions you want, okay, it's nearer your server. So it will automatically choose. You can select one regions and you have to remember this regions. Why? Because whenever you are going to create the storage, right? Storage bucket, it should be on the same regions. So here I have selected this regions, right? Same regions I'm going to select. And I'm going to create a data set. So click on the create data set. It will automatically create one data set. See here. So one data set has been created. And what I'm going to do, so inside the data set, nothing is there as of now. So I can create a tables. See, how can I create a tables in BigQuery? It's a similar, okay? it's similar. So just I'm going to open this. So you have to learn BigQuery SQL for this. Okay. So what is this BigQuery SQL? Yes, you have to learn. So I'm going to create the same type of tables here. Employee ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, all this. So I'm going to have, so whatever the column we want, is just I'm going to create these columns. Okay. Employee ID, first name. So first name, last name, email, phone number, hire date, job ID, all the columns I'm going to create. So with the same type, say a numeric data type, string data type, date data type. So these three data types are available. Same way you can create the tables. So how do I know all this? See, it's similar to Oracle only, but the data types and everything little bit, it will change. Okay, so since it is a BigQuery tables, okay. And you can see here, this is the data set name. Okay, so this is, sorry, this is your project name, project ID, and this is your data set name. So here I have to mention HRDB, right? HRDB, and I'm going to create a table, target BigQuery employees table. So that's a table I'm going to create. So this symbol represents a data set. Okay, database, all this. See, this symbol, it is not a comma. Sorry, it's not a single quote. Single quotes is this one, right? But this one is, you have to, if you see left-hand side corner, the top, the tilde symbol you are seeing, right? So if you click on the shift and tilde symbol, you will get, sorry, shift, you'll get, then the tilde symbol you'll get, right? Without that, you can get this particular symbol. You'll be seeing that the below to the escape character button, the last top end left-hand side. Okay. So you can see this particular icon. Sorry, the particular character. Okay. So this is the one you have to use it. So I'm just copying it. Make sure that you are making that correct name, project ID and everything, and you can run it. So I'm going to run. Okay. So it has been created, right? It has been created. One table has been created. See here, you can select star from. So you cannot do this way. So if you want to select, you have to select this way only. See structure, if you want to select, you have to select this way only. If you want to see the structure, table you can able to see. So table name, okay. This is HRDB, right? HRDB. And this is nothing but a describe table. So you are describing the table, right? The same way in BigQuery. So this is the one. Employee ID, first name. So how many columns are there? 11 columns are there. So all the columns you can able to see here. So this is metadata tables. Information schema is the metadata tables. And you can see select star from this particular table. So what is the table? So this is the table. So directly we do not have describe table here. So just you can select and run it. So if you run, there is no data to display. So that's why you are getting it, right? Yes. So if you want, I can. So I will give you all the statement. Just you can use the same statement. So I will paste the same statement here. And you can practice this way. Okay. So I will give you this document to you. So create the tables and you can create a number of tables. So it's for giants and everything you can create it. So we have created one tables in the BigQuery. So we have created the first step we have completed. First step, second step we have completed. Third step is storage bucket we have to create, right? So you can go to the services again. The 3 lines here. You can go to the cloud storage. You can see buckets here, right? Go to this buckets. So if you want to save this particular query, yes, you can save it. So I just came out. See here, you can create the buckets here. So just to create one bucket. So first go to this. As of now, you are not seeing any bucket here, right? click on, you can see this buckets, right? Click on this. Same step you follow, you will not get any error. Okay. See, this is what they are going to charge you. Okay. So what is the multi-regions? And you are going to see. See, I'm going to use the bucket name. So this is the bucket name I'm going to use. I'm going to, okay. So this is the bucket name already available. It should be a uniquely name, right? Okay. Unique name you need to have. Bucket number 3. Yes, I can have. So multi-regions. So you have to select only one regions, right? So you have to select one regions. You can select the same regions, whichever the region you have used. So for this charge, they are giving this way. Okay. Then continue, and no need to do any changes here. It's standard only. Can go for continue and create it. Okay. So you want public access will be prevented. So, but if you want to just to remove this and confirm. Okay. So public access we need to have. After that, we can delete this. Okay. Delete this bucket. No issues. Okay. This bucket we need to give. So take this name of the bucket. We have to make this way. See here. Google storage : the bucket name you have to mention. Okay. And the bucket name. So here only it will create temp files. So we have done with bucket name also. Then we will go to the service account. Go here. Go to I am here. And you can find service accounts. Okay, these options. Go to the service accounts. So how much? Even in Snowflake, we cannot say yes, yes. See, each and every different cloud, right? They will have different SQL queries. So do we need to create the GCP AWS accounts, or we can practice SQL server or on-premises server? You can practice on-premises server, no issues. If you want, you can practice with Snowflake. Okay. But I'm telling you what is this GCP and AWS, all this, it is for your knowledge. Okay. So to get into knowledge, right? So definitely we are going to work on the cloud environment. In future, definitely you are going to work on these environments. So that is why I'm giving you more information on you. You can get to know this. Okay. So you might be, if you are going for real-time project, in future also, you might be getting that. Okay. So your project is moving on to cloud, Google Cloud, or your project is moving on to AWS. All this you'll be seeing these kind of migrations. Okay. Definitely you'll be seeing that. So that time you should not get surprised. What is this? So that's why I'm giving you overall idea. So what are the different cloud connectors you can able to connect with IICS? Okay. And how much data this bucket can hold. So since it is a cloud, right? So n number of TB also you can have it, no issues. So why? Because it's on the cloud. How much amount of storage you are going to use? So that much amount the Google will charge you. That's it. Okay. They will give you all the storage. So they will keep on adding this more space, right? So they will definitely, they will give you whatever the number of space you want, but they will charge you. Okay. It can store n number of files, n number of data, no issues. See here, already I have one service account. I will delete this account. Okay. I will delete this account. I will create a new account. So this is the way you will have it. You can go to create service account. Okay. So which step we are performing? We are performing 4th step. We can go here, create one service account. Okay. So this is one service account I'm creating. So just I'm creating one service account, create and continue. Okay. Select a role. Don't forget to select the role here. So role currently used to owner. So just to select this role, continue and done. Click on done. One service account has been created. But if you see this key, it is showing like no keys are created now. So go inside and go to the keys here, add key. So click on add key, create a new key. So what is this key? With this key only, IICS can able to establish the connection to your particular BigQuery, to your particular user, to your particular BigQuery tables, all this, okay? So if you open this, you'll be seeing one key. See, this is nothing but one key. You remember, we have seen one key in AWS, right? But the AWS keys was showing something like up to here only. But how much key they are giving? The Google Cloud. See this key. Okay, it's very, very big, right? So you can use this key. Okay. So this file, just to download it. I hope you are clear. So we are done with 4 steps. We will go to IICS. We'll create a connection. Go to IICS here. Just to log into IICS. After created a cloud accounts, if in case we don't want GCP and S3 account, so in the right side corner, you'll be finding account. In the account, you can go and close it. Okay. So terminate account option will be there. You can terminate it, no issues. If you are not doing anything, they won't charge you. Okay. So here, if you go to this right, you'll be seeing in the last, so some settings accounts will be there. So there you can find one option called close account. You can close it if you do not want. Okay. If you do not want, GCP also you can close it. AWS also you can terminate account. Okay. Anytime you can do it. The settings, account settings, you will be finding. You can able to find. I'll go to administrator. I will check whether these 2 services are up and running. The runtime environments. Okay, it's not running. It should be running actually. See if I told right last time itself, but again 2 to 3 members again asked me, I'm getting this error. How can I start it? Okay, one more time I will tell you. If you are getting this type of error, just to go to the service, stop the service. Okay, user stopped, right? So again, you can start the service. See, stop all the services. So user data integration service is the main one. Stop this. And you can start the service one more time. You can start it. It will get started. Sometimes it will happen. Okay. Since we are shut down our machine, right? We are ingestion. Okay. It will happen. Okay. This process server, yeah, if it is not running, no issues, leave it. Even one of my account is your process server is running. The other account is not running. Okay, we will wait for the account to run it. Meanwhile, we will go to the connection. Go to add-on connectors. Since GCP is like the paid connectors, right? So it will be available on the add-on connectors. You can go here. So you can mention that. So just mention the Google. Okay. You can search and you'll be seeing the Google BigQuery V2 connection. So you take so you're finding 2 connections, right? Google BigQuery and Google BigQuery V2. So take this version 2. Okay. So if you are finding 2 versions, so take second versions. That is the latest version they have added. Okay. So Google Cloud Platform. So you are saying, right? So now if you go to the connections, so this connectors will be added. But before that, the runtime environment should be up and running. If it is not up and running, you cannot able to see the okay, so data integration server stopped and starting up, right? So in the services.msc, if you see this services, okay, it should be running. So make sure that this cloud agent, okay, secured agent, it is running. Even if you are starting your system, just make this cloud secured agent running. That's it. Okay. Storage path. Storage path is you have to go to the 3 lines here. Go to cloud storage, go to buckets. You need to create one bucket. That's it. On the same regions. Okay. So whichever the regions you have selected, the same regions you have to create. So carefully use that. If you are using beyond that $300, they will charge you. Okay. So make sure that you are not charging more than that. So after some time, you can close this account. So you can upload the files. So all this you can do in the cloud, but unwantedly don't add more files. If it is taking more space, if it is reaching the threshold value, they might be charging. Okay. But the advantage of Google Cloud, right? So they will ask you before they are going to enable the paid services, right? So they will ask you data integration server. It should be up and running. See here, the versions, it has created new versions. So that means they have introduced a new versions. So that's the reason it is not creating correctly. Okay. So 2 versions it's showing, right? 64.0.7, 64.0.6. You can go to C drive, program files, cloud secured agent, apps, data integration server. So here you'll be seeing the previous versions. So just you can remove these versions, or you can, if now you cannot run it. So why? Because 2 services are running. So try to rename it. So next time it will not point to this particular services. Okay. So it will not point to the services. It will go to the 7.1. So this services, it will automatically point. See, this is the one, right? So why? Because new version they have introduced. So that's why the previous versions are available. You can delete it. So if you do not want, so these 2 services, you can just remove it. No issues. Okay. So only one services are available, right? So next time this will not happen. Same way, you can go to the other services, right? So mass ingestion, yes. See here, how many previous versions are available. So if you do not want these 3 versions, you can remove it. Automatically, it will next time, it will point to the correct versions. So that's why we are getting, it is stopped or this one. Okay. It is up and running now. And next time these services will not automatically start. If you restart your machine. Okay. So now we will go to the connections. We will create the connections. So how to check how much amount we have used? And that's what you have to go to the billing. Go to billing. You can able to check here. So how much amount you have used all this. Okay. It is showing the value, right? So you can able to see here how much amount it has been used all this so far. But since I haven't used anything, it is not showing the amount. Okay. So $0.0 it's showing. So you will get, even you will get invoice for this. So even it is not using, right? You every month you will get invoice for this. So $0. So definitely you will get. So why? Because if you are using that, they will charge, right? For that also they will send an invoice. So be carefully use that. If you do not want, just you can terminate the account. Okay. So it is completely your responsibility. So take care of your, so since you are giving the credit card informations, please take care. Okay. So why? Because if you are wrongly using, that is completely your responsibility. Okay, go to connections, add new connections. But if you know this, it's very easy only. Okay. The charges is for bucket. The charges is for all the services. Okay. So whatever the services you are using, for that, they will charge you. So I'm going to create BigQuery here. Okay. So BigQuery HR schema connections. So just I'm going to create it. The connector is the Google BigQuery V2 Informatica Cloud, right? Runtime environment is local runtime environment. The account ID, service account ID, the email ID of the Google service account, right? So you can place the question mark, place the cursor on the question mark, it will show you email ID of the Google service account. You can go to this one, you can find the email ID, see client email, right? So this is the email ID, or you can provide the email ID which you have given. So both you can give, no issues. It will automatically take. The account key is nothing but the private key of the Google service account. So you can go to this private key. This is private key ID. So from this codes, you can copy from here. You can up to here or up to here, no issues. You can, this is up from here, it is commented out. So you can select from here and it will take this this NM, both it will take up to here. Okay. So Control C, go to this and service account key, you paste it here. And project ID, the ID of the account. So go to project ID here. You will be seeing the project ID, right? Yes. So this is unique ID, right? You can select the project ID. You can see here. And the connection mode, you can make simple mode. Okay, so this is connection mode. We are not going to change it. And the region ID. So this region ID you have to mention. So which is the region ID? So which path you are using? You can take the region ID from Google Cloud Storage. So here it will not be available, region ID, right? So region ID it is not available here. You can go here. So this is the region ID actually. Okay, the location. So you can take this region ID, this location, okay? This location is the region ID. So take this region ID and you have to mention the storage path as well. So what is this? Storage path, GS : / bucket name / folder name. So you have to mention that GS : / the bucket name. So this is the bucket name, right? Mention this bucket name here. Okay, that's it. So I have given this way I have given all this. So just you can follow the same thing. Okay, see here, I have given region ID. Don't forget to give this region ID. It is not a mandatory one, but you have to give, otherwise it will fail. Okay. So if you go and check in real time, real time, the connection is available, but in the Google or YouTube, you cannot find these connection details. Okay. So nowhere it is mentioned. You can see here the test connection successful, right? So then you can save this. The connection is, if you are doing correctly, the connection will be established. Okay, so we have saved the connections. You can go to the connections. You can see here the BigQuery connection you are able to see. So now we can create the go to the data integration services. You can create the mapping. So if you want or any of the transformation logic, so you can use target or source as a cloud. Okay. So, but hereafter we will use RDBMS to RDBMS, but you know how to create all this, right? So GCP BigQuery. So that we are going to use it as a target. I can use this source as the relational database management system. I can take the data from Oracle. So from tomorrow onwards, from next week onwards, we will have the transformations. We will see all the transformations, same like PowerCenter. We will complete all the transformation one by one. Okay. We selected and go to the target. So target, you can choose the BigQuery here, BigQuery connections, and you can use single object. We have selected one path, right? HRDB. The table we have created, T underscore BigQuery underscore employees, right? Yes, it is available here. Just tick select it. See, if your connection is correct, then it will show you. If your connection is not correct, it will not show you. Okay, you can try this BigQuery. Okay, this Google Cloud Platform, you can try. So they will not charge you up to that threshold point, $300. It is somehow safer than AWS account. Okay. AWS also safer only, but some students are unknowingly using, then they are charging. That's why I'm not suggesting, okay, the students. So they will wrongly choose some options. They will charge you. Then after that, they will come back to me. Okay, so that's why I'm clearly mentioning that it is completely on your responsibility. Okay, so we just created. So before running that, I will show you whether we do have the data in the table, right? Go to BigQuery tables here. Go to BigQuery, and we should have already saved this. We forgot to save this, right? So I have taken already. We forgot to save this actually. This query, if you want, you can save this editor. You can run it. As of now, no data, right? So you can go and execute this one. Yes, you can rename. So you can see here, it will take some time since it is both are on the cloud, right? So it will take some time. It will establish the connection and it will take some time to load the data. So can we see the target table columns in the BigQuery? I showed, right? You haven't seen? Anvesh, you haven't seen? I have showed the BigQuery tables column, right? See this information schema, you have to run it. It will show you. Go here. See, you cannot describe the, since it doesn't have any data, it is not showing the column names. Okay. But if you describe the tables, it will show you the column names. Okay, all the columns. So you can run it. Say, for example, I'm running, and still it is not, it did not load any data. Okay, job information. So these are all the job information you can see. We will see whether it has loaded the data or any issues. Okay, it got failed. So why it got failed? Okay, something like it's due to the billing. Table expiration time must be less than 60 days while sandbox mode. Okay, so table expiration mode. I think I have selected 3 days. That is project name. Okay, this is project name I have shown, right? So please watch the recording one more time. You will get to know all this. This is project name. It is a unique ID. That's it. If you want, you can rename it. Okay. So 1 minute. It has some time travel window. Okay. 7 days you have. So here I'm not sure what is the space. You can go to the billing and check it all this details. The billing you can able to find. Okay. But somewhere I have given enable billing at. Okay, billing has not been enabled. I think my account I have created 90 days before. So that's why it is not loading. It's asking me to enable it. Okay, so in your system, if you are running, it should have loaded. Okay, so I think it has loaded. Now I have enabled this one, right? It has loaded all the 106 records, right? Okay, so now we will check it. Yeah, the table expiry date I have mentioned like previously some less days. So now I have enabled the billing after 90 days. Maybe they might be charging based on the data I'm going to store. But since I'm loading very less data, they might be charging $1. Okay, see here, all the data got loaded, right? So you can use it the same way. Got it right? Any doubts? So you can create multiple tables here, multiple all this. If you want to see the billing, I hope you are clear how to do this. So if you want, you can save this query. You can save this query here. And you can go to the billing. And you can see what is the amount you have used. Okay, the payment overview. Okay, it's showing like, okay, so my personal details it's showing. Right, so this is your based on your interest. So just to try this, okay? But you have to take all this responsibility. BigQuery is similar to big data. No, that is different. Big data is different. BigQuery is different. BigQuery is like a data warehouse environment in Google Cloud. All the tables will be created in the Google Cloud. Big data is like a concept, right? So in big data environments, we do have a lot of concept like we have Hive, we have Hadoop, we have Scoop. Lot of different options are available, right? So can we create primary keys and constraints? Yes, you can do all this. If you want to know all this BigQuery SQL, right? So go to this BigQuery SQL concept, okay? Go to this BigQuery SQL tutorial. If you want to learn beyond that Google BigQuery, yeah, it's very useful nowadays. This BigQuery is booming up. You can check in the online also how the scope for this BigQuery. If you know BigQuery very well, yes, it's a lot of scope is there. Okay. Introduction to SQL on the BigQuery, right? You can go. Even I worked one project on the Google BigQuery for the migration. So we were using previously all the objects in AWS. So our client is moving all the reports from AWS to BigQuery. So now they are migrating. So what they did, right? So whatever the AWS report is running, they were running parallelly on the BigQuery also. Then they do have some mechanism to compare the data set in the BigQuery on the AWS. So they are going to monitor like 90 days. So 90 days they are going to monitor that there should not be any deviations within even a single decimal point also. If you are not getting anything, any one issues, then they will decommission this AWS report. They will start using this GCP reports. So if you go to SQL, and you'll be seeing all the DDL, DML statement, right? So you'll be seeing all this. So you can see here, this is similar to our SQL only. So you can go one by one, you can learn. So whatever you want. So you want know the DML statements? Yes, you can go to the DML. Insert into table name, column names. So you can see the same way, right? So insert data set, database name, column names, values. This is multiple. Okay, multiple data set you can use. See, all this multiple data will get loaded into this 3 columns. So like this, you can go here. See here, alter table, table name, alter column. Default, they are setting 900. So if you are not giving any value for this quantity, by default, it will take 100. So that's what they are mentioning here. Since I'm not mentioning any quantity for this top load washer, it is taking default. Default value is 100, right? So this way you have to learn all this concept of BigQuery. So like lot of queries are available. You can take this. You can create the tables. See here, create table if not exist. So create table will give you the error, right? If already tables is available. But if you are using this way, it won't be throw any error. So like this, you have a lot of queries here. See here, all the queries you can see, all are like DML statements. So from here, you can learn all this. Got it? So I will send you this particular document on the. So here also, query SQL, okay? SQL I will send. So just to refer this table, this particular page. So you will get more idea, okay? Data gets stored in file system. Yes. See how it will store, right? In the tables, it will store in the table only. For an example, you remember AWS, we have loaded into CSV file. So where we have loaded S3 bucket. So can we do the same thing here? Yes, you can do the same thing here. Where I can do. So we have created the cloud bucket, right? The bucket we have created, right? So go inside the bucket. So as of now, you are not seeing any files, right? You are not seeing any files. If you want to add the files, yes, you can upload the files. Say for an example, I want to upload a CSV file. Some SRC files we have, right? See this file, I'm going to upload it. This employees file I'm going to upload. One dataset has been uploaded. Yes, has been uploaded on the storage 7.9 KB. That's it, right? So you can see here. I want to read the data from this file to Oracle table. What should I do? Any idea? Or I have to read the data from a table, upload the file into here. Same like S3. In AWS we have seen, right? Any idea? What the changes I have to do?
Source and target changes.
Google connection as source. No. Can I use the same connection? Can I use the same connection?
Yeah, because we placed in the same bucket, right? We can use the same connection.
No. We are not using same bucket. We are not loading the data in the bucket, right? We are loading the data to BigQuery.
Okay.
So we are loading the data into BigQuery only, not in the files. So what you have to do? So we have to create a connection for cloud storage. So go to administrator. See, that's what you have to learn. Okay, so I have already explained, right? See these things. Yes, you have to come up with your idea. Add on connectors. Storage. Okay. So Google storage. So where is that? Google Cloud Storage V2, right? So you have to start this particular connection. Then you have to create the connections. So go here, add a new connection. This is BigQuery connections. This is cloud storage connections. So cloud storage will store the data as the file system. So where is the connectors? Google Cloud Storage connectors. And this is different. Okay. The same way you have to put, and the path you have to put bucket name. That's it. So try this one. So try to complete if you want. Okay, this is your like some for added the knowledge purpose I'm giving.
So Chandra, I have a small doubt here. Here in the GCP, you told we need to create in the BigQuery, right? And then we need to create some storage. You told as a temporary storage. Open the twin diagram here. So here in BigQuery, we just need to create the tables on the right, and the storage is used to save the files and all these things. That is what the difference between these two.
Yes, correct. See this storage. Why we need to create this storage while IICS running. It will create some temp files.
Okay.
So that temp files, to create it, we need to create one. We need to provide one storage path to this particular IICS account. That's it. So IICS will use it and then it will delete that file. Okay, so stage file, it will automatically delete. Some fraction of seconds it will create. That's it. For some reasons it's creating. And this is the one we are going to use it. But now whatever I have explained, so this is something like we are storing the data as the CSV file here itself. So that is data file.
Okay. Yeah, got it. In storage thing, we can place only the file for, files, all these things. But in BigQuery, we can create the tables, all these things.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Others, do you have any other doubts?
And Chandra, if in case if you are not creating any tables in GCP, so we no need to create any BigQuery, but we are placing some files in the storage. In that scenario, we no need to create any BigQuery rate again, because we are taking the files from the storage and we are inserting into some different RDBMS.
Yes, correct. No need to create the tables.
Okay.
if you are going to store only the data as a file, CSV file or JSON file or whatever it may be the files, no need to create this BigQuery tables. Just you create the storage. So you will be getting, okay, you have to, in real-time project, we will not have access these things. Always we need to connect with your infrastructure team. So they will give you all this details. So with that, you have to create it. We have to provide the connections. So even in real time, the connection information, you cannot create it. You have to contact IICS admin team. So they will connect with the Google Cloud team and then they will create it. Okay.
Even this, even in real time also, the infra team used to know, right? Like if you are going to create the BigQuery, they need to create both storage and BigQuery, right? They used to know, right? Or we need to inform them.
They know it already. Okay. They will have all the connection details and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chandra, do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Mahesh here. My question is, do we need two different connections? One for storing data, table data, another for storage. Like if you are create.
No, that's what I'm explaining. That's what I have explained so far. So what is your purpose? You want to create a table or you want to load the data as a file?
Okay, sometimes I want to load data into the BigQuery, and sometimes I want to read data from the storage to store into IDMC. So in that case, I can use the same connection.
That's what I'm telling. So it depends on your requirement, right? So if you need both, then you have to create both only.
Okay.
If you want to access BigQuery tables, you need to have a staging storage to create some temporary tables. Okay.
Okay.
I have explained this one. Then I am not sure what is your doubts. If you want to create a tables, IICS needs a temp tables to create it. Okay, that environment we need to provide. If you see this, the connection I will show you. Okay, I will edit it. So this is the BigQuery connection. If you go to the BigQuery connections, so what is this storage path, right? See here. So just to read it. Path in Google Cloud Storage, where the secured agent creates a local stage file to store the data temporarily. So that we need to have. Got it? Some metadata tables it is creating. Some temp files it is creating. That's it. So for that, we need to have this particular storage path. If you don't give the storage path, then connection will not be tested. See here. So I'm just testing the connections without the storage path. The runtime you will get error. Okay. In the runtime, these are all the things. It is not mandatory, right? If I'm so okay, I will save this. I do not have storage path. So previously the mapping was successful, right?
Yeah.
The mapping was successful. So now I'm going to run the same mapping. Same mapping, I'm going to run it. We'll see now. It's not a mandatory one, but we are accessing only BigQuery, right? So that's why I haven't provided the stage tables. You assume that. Will it succeed? No. It will show you the error. It got failed, right? The Google Cloud Storage path is not configured in the BigQuery V2 connection. So that is why I asked you to create one storage path should be provided for the IICS to create some stage files. Both this cloud storage and BigQuery should be on the same regions. we are not going to store this one if you are using BigQuery. Got it? So BigQuery is the data lake environment. So you can go and learn here what is BigQuery, right? See here, you can watch this video. So just one minute they have explained, right? So BigQuery is a serverless architecture. Serverless means whatever the resources you are going to use, that resources only they will charge you. Okay. So architecture lets you to use SQL queries, organizational biggest questions with zero infrastructure management. They need to do any management, Google will do it. So highly scalable. So they can go up to a number of storage. Okay. So ML and the all this business intelligence analysis, you can do it. All this. Okay. So that's what the environment we have. So you can go through all this. So what is the advantage of BigQuery? So what is this BigQuery? It will use ANSI SQL only. Okay. So all this you can go through. So you will get a clear idea. So what is this?
Chandra, I have a quick question. BigQuery is just like a relational database like RDS in Oracle or RDS in AWS side, right?
Yes, correct. But it
It's
is
a relational database.
It's on the cloud.
Yeah, on the cloud. But
Yes.
like in AWS, we have a Redshift like Lightning database or
Same way. How we have the
Or-
Redshift, right? The same way here it is a BigQuery.
okay.
You're able to get right. So BigQuery is Google's fully managed serverless data warehouse.
Okay.
And Chandra, here in GCP, we are using BigQuery, right, to store the table. I mean, to create the tables. Like in AWS, what we need to use there, S3 bucket is just use it to store the files on the right.
Yeah, that's what. See, I have already explained. That's what we have to use Redshift.
Okay, Redshift or any other databases like SQL Server or
Anything you
Oracle.
can use. See, if you want data lake environment, then use Redshift. If you want only RDS, so you create instance for any databases you want, then use
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, because here in BigQuery is fully managed by Google, right? So like that similar way, is there any available in, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. See, fully managed by Google means AWS also, whatever the services you are going to use. So fully managed by Amazon. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. See, they are going to manage it. We are going to use that services. For that, we are going to pay.
Okay. Even in GCP also, this Oracle, all these things will be available, right?
No. It is not available. Those services not available here. Okay. If you see this, these services are not available.
Only
Okay. Maybe in
BigQuery.
future they might be bringing. Okay. But we do not have those services. So just you can go through this, whatever the different services are available. So whatever the different storage are available, all this you can go through it. Okay. So
Okay.
if you are comparing AWS to GCP, so when compared to AWS, GCP has less services when compared to AWS. But whatever AWS they are managing, Google also they are managing all this. See all your Google products, right? So your
Okay.
Gmail, your Google, so whatever you are running on the Google, so everything, Google search engine, everything is running on the Google cloud storage only. GCP only they are running all this. They are
Okay.
using all this on GCP environment only. Our Gmail, so all these engines, all this we are using, right? Google Maps, all the Google products running on the Google cloud storage only.
Okay. Yeah.
You can go to that some article, you can read it, what is GCP, all this. So how Google is using that GCP. So that is also you can learn. Like a story you can learn. Okay. Those things you will get some idea. So what is GCP and all. Okay, but nowadays it's booming up. So if you know the knowledge with IICS with GCP, yes, definitely you'll get some good. Okay, so you'll be having some jobs also. Okay, so GCP, AWS, so you can search. So whatever the jobs you want. See, a lot of jobs will be available, IICS. So cloud engineer, yes, it's completely on the cloud engineer role, but you can put skill set for IICS also. So this is for cloud only. Okay, see here, this is on GCP, only cloud, but you can put IICS with cloud, all this. The skill set you can search. So how much you are having the jobs. Okay, so 1 day ago only. So a lot of jobs are available. So on the data side, we have a lot of options. So yes, go through that, you will get some idea. Okay, so any one cloud services you can get knowledge. It's very simple only. So not that much complex. So when we are using Snowflake, why it is showed as Azure, GCP, AWS? That's why I have already explained again and again. I do not want to explain the same thing, right? So you have to go through what is Snowflake. So Snowflake is a framework. They are using any one of the cloud providers to store the data. Okay, that's why we have to select GCP or AWS or Azure. I have explained this. So please, one more time, you go and check the Snowflake video. Why we have to select all this, right? AWS, while selecting AWS also I have explained. Okay, so I will send you this document. Please kindly practice it. And if you have any questions, any issues on the while practicing, contact me on Saturday evening. So those who are having issues, for them I will connect. Okay. So I will give you the link to connect. So you can connect with. So why? Because I cannot wait all the members to stay, right? So I will give you the time slot. Okay. Thank you all. We will meet
Thanks, Imran.
Monday. Snowflake connection issue. That's what I'm telling. Please, one more time you do it. It can able to connect it. Okay. Thank you all. We will meet on Monday. Thank you.